may be right. Hello, how are y'all? I'm coming to you with a small chit-chat, and then Christopher are off and out and about to get groceries, and he's going to go because if he doesn't go... Hey, Christopher.
What?
Let's ask him. Hey, Christopher. I thought we would go to the grocery. And if you don't go to the grocery, what do you think I'll buy?
Nothing.
Nothing for me. I always buy food for me. You have to go if you want to choose, don't you?
Yeah.
Why are you shy today? So, first of all, I want to talk to you a little bit more about streamlining, which, let's look at this. Let's just say you have your cabinets, and you just only need so many glasses. You need your fancy glasses, like I'm going to have some kind of fancy dinner party, which is funny. You need your vintage everyday glasses. Then you need your to-go cups, which is the majority of what I use. And really, if I was going to drink something, I would probably use like a flower base. So you have to have your flower bases for drinking. Then you mainly only need a few bowls and a few plates. And if you will stack accordingly, it is much more streamlined. Then you basically just need a few bowls with some lids and a few more bowls. Really, I don't even need all those bowls, but I like to have them. So then, over here in the drawer, we have just a little tissue paper and bags that I might need, really, for returning something. Then, this is the dog food drawer. Then, this is where my food processor lives. The trash can and trash bags, right convenient. Over here, the silverware drawer. And really, I mean, spoons live with likewise spoons, like-minded spoons. That's how they work best. Oh, this is my drawer for everything else is washing, but for my rags and stuff. And of course, dedicated to this whole drawer right here is just the dehydrator. The Excalibur lives right there. And then over here, see, you have just basically detox teas and cups and a couple more cups. And that's all. So the point of that is, the more disciplined you can be right now in streamlining your existence, the more free you will become. You see how that's kind of the opposite of what you would think, like having to have self-discipline would be like a lockdown, but it's really not. It's a freeing experience, you know? I mean, let's just look. Down here, for example, there's nothing. Nothing. And we have one big pot and two little pots. And there's some Pampered Chef back there that I don't ever use, but if somebody would like some Pampered Chef stoneware, come on over and get it. It's very expensive, so I kind of hate to just throw it out, but I never use that anymore. So it kind of just sits back there. I gave some of it to Carly, but you know, building discipline in your vegan lifestyle and in your lifestyle in general, streamlining yourself can create such success. And just because you know, organization and streamlining yourself for you may look totally different than mine. You might look at that and say, what kind of freak is she that everything is just, though it's not like all my cans are, you know, matched up or any, really I don't have cans, but stuff like that. It's just that I like to minimize for success for myself. You know, being able to concentrate and focus on what you want to be so that nothing can shake you, you know. Minimizing other things so that you can get down to the nitty-gritty of this and actually change yourself or really get back to your true authenticity, you know. And by the way, what do you call yourself? Do you have a name you call yourself that conjures up a different feeling about you? For example, I call myself Tanny, you know. My name is Tanya, and around here it's Tanya, which apparently is interchangeable for Tanya, but if you are a Tanya or Tanya out there, you and I realize that those names are not the same. Both equally as beautiful, but they're not the same. But all my life people have called me Tanya, and so eventually you just kind of answer, you know. But what is it you call yourself? I call myself Tanny. That's the name my daddy calls me to this day and always called me as long as I can remember. He called me Tanny. And it just reminds me of a childlike quality I have and I still possess if I try to bring that to the surface, you know. It reminds me of who I can be, you know. Start seeing yourself for your true self. What name could you call you? What do you go by in your head? This can help you be more disciplined in getting to the real you, you know. Having a firm grip on that, which is on the inside of you, having a firm grip on that can give you a freedom. Having discipline and self-discipline in your life renders freedom. I mean, can we let go of these little things we call little pleasures in our life that are obviously giving us poor results? They are throwing us off our game and they're not serving us anymore. I mean, can you start seeing when you're packing your kids' lunch and you're every handful of I don't know, Cheetos you put in their baggie, you have one for yourself, though it throws you off your game just enough to keep you from excelling ahead, you know. Breaking down the acts in your life that don't serve you well anymore can help you be more on track. All these things that you can just lay to the side, all these people that constantly bring you down, that don't allow you to come out of like the file folder they want you to be in. When you attempt to change your life and better yourself, it sheds light on the darkness in theirs. You know what I mean? And people, until they're ready to see, they don't want to see. My daughter recently, she has very limited Wi-Fi and well, limited data. And I thought this made me feel so good. She texted me, either it was this morning or late last night, and was saying, in one of your videos, Mom, you were talking about, and she was saying about some steamed vegetables or something. And I said, oh, I thought, where are you? Because I thought she was somewhere there was Wi-Fi, which is not her apartment. And she said, oh, well, I have my data just kicked back in for the first of the month. And she was using her data to watch what I was saying. That, to me, was the biggest deal, because she could choose anything. You know, she could choose to be on her social thing. She could choose to be on her Instagram or whatever. But she was choosing to listen to my words about diet and lifestyle because they interest her more and more every day. And I have not shoved that down her throat. Over the years, she has proceeded to step up her ladder, you know. Not shoving it down people's throat. Christopher getting off meat, now less and less dairy at school every day. Wanting to choose the healthier choice and realizing the why behind that, you know. Never shoving it down somebody's face, but living your true authenticity and shining your light eventually gets to others, you know. Those that want to see. You know, using your senses to bring you to the moment too, and I've talked about this before, but you know, when you're about to make a decision that you think, what the heck, I'll start tomorrow, it's one of those things that's going to take you down a bad road. Somebody else might be able to have a cup of rice with their meal, but you know good and well you're going to eat a pot full, the big pot full. Then you're going to have some more. You're going to make yourself sick with it. You're going to have to begin again, yet again. Before you go down that road, no matter what it is that's going to cause you to have to begin again, you know, it could be who knows what. Stop and check your senses. Check your breathing first. Breathe in. hold and release. Bringing yourself to the moment at hand and snapping out of your subconscious thinking is the point of that. You know, smell the smell around you. Maybe do something like this. A sensory experience to bring you to the moment. It's a tool that's always with you. Your breathing is a tool that's always with you, you know. I mean, making a change in your day so it's something different